Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Satirical Adventure. Anyway, so you can see there's where I live down there, and I'm actually up here for today. And there's a good reason for that, and I am actually going to pull all of the resources I have, and maybe more so, into making a quarry. I already started here, as you can see, and I built this little house. I'm not taking any chances outside of my own territory. And as you can see, it's already getting dark. So I'm going to have to go use this bed. And I can only sleep at night. Alright, that takes care of that. So rather than a whole bunch of cuts like I normally do in all the episodes I have been doing, I'm actually going to build this on the spot. And I did this in creative. And I took some pictures. Some glorious full color pictures. So that hopefully I don't have to go back and forth too much between the two. So, let's get started. We're going to need to place 2 blocks, then 1 over, and then 1 up. Alright, so this is pretty much, well, the entirety of the upper portion of the boar head. There's going to be 2 more layers down here, but I'm not going to build those quite yet, because the odds are I'll build them wrong if, yeah. I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. In fact, I already kind of didn't pay attention to what I'm doing. This will work. This is fine. Ooh. Okay. Since the motors are powered, I'm going to place this here, and that's what these supports are for. They're to keep this red wire in place. This weird, awesome sideways redstone. And okay, eventually I don't think I have one made. No, I have to make some timers. I have to make a bunch of timers actually. But the timer will go there, it will hook to this lever, and I'm gonna go do that so we can see if this all works. Right. Okay. And this is what we want to see. This backward and forward motion. And as you can see, it picked up one of my blocks already. Okay. Now I gotta turn that off, because there's not really a lot we can do while it's moving. Okay. Anyway. So. Oops. Well, you get the idea. I only have 1 made right now, and I'll have to make more before the completion of this. And I will. But essentially, the breakers will get placed in these channels right here. Awesome stuff. And then all of this will need to be covered in covers. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 5 is how long I have this thing. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but there it is. I'm going to put some solar panels up here, as well as myself. I shall also be standing up here. When all said and done, the supports are actually not... I'm going to do that, but these aren't really necessary supports. I just have them here because one day I plan on being able to move this thing, well, in different directions. One day, when I have more supplies. And that will be the motor point right over there. Also tested that out in creative mode as well. Right. Okay, so I've put down my my battery box, some power. I want more than 4 solar panels eventually, but that's all I have right now. So I has no more solar panels. I'll have to make more. But right now, luckily, this battery box is able to power both of these, which is rather nice, and I fell down, so I'm going to have to get back up. Back up. Okay, so the next important part is this deployer, which we shall place thusly and put that support frame back. I just need to make sure it's facing the right way. And now we need to place down this block destroyer. And to do that, I have to place these support frames just because I can't actually click on this thing without it going into the deployer mode. Okay, so when this system gets rigged up with some power, what it's going to do is it's going to, well, deploy a support frame from its little inventory, let's say right there, so that the motors can push it down. But when it goes back up, the deployer can't work because there's something in the way, but the block breaker sure can, and it's going to break the block and pump it back to the deployer. So, it's all nice and well contained, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyway, loveit.avi. And we need some more support frames, because we always do. Crud. I like to make sure that I'm prepared. Now I gotta... Wait, are these covers? These are panels. Okay, good, because I gotta panel this entire thing. Oh, no! I hope my following is at least a little amusing to some of you. I hope at least you have that. Okay, so now I'm using the bundled cables, although this is a white one. This is what I'm talking about when I said I have no idea what I'm doing with the wiring. 'Cause I don't, and I just know this works. And I forgot the white wires in the box. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It honestly hurts me how much iron this is. Pro tip, don't forget to put covers on the bottom. Because it's trying to drag this entire thing without a cover there, which is not doing it any good. There we are. Okay, let's turn that off. Screw you. Oh, man. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. There we go. Now it's gonna work. Oh, this is exciting. It was all of my materials, and a lot of hard work. Not all of them, actually. I still have some iron left over, although, whoa, 15 iron picks. Actually, 16. Correction. My only question is, I have no idea what happens when one of these block breakers hits, say... Ooh, look at all the stuff going. What happens when it hits a chest? So, like, if it hit a dungeon or an abandoned mine shaft, no idea what it would do with that chest. I almost want to ride it down with it, but then I wouldn't be able to get back up. That would be really cool, though. Okay, that's all I got for the deployer. So that's as far down as it can go. And that's why the arrows are reversed and the down arrow isn't below the up arrow. If that makes any sense. I've removed this support for now, but if in the future, when I want to make this thing move other than this particular square... I have no idea what's going to happen to all the stuff. Oh, it looks fine. Although there is lava on top of that now. Okay. Does that make solar panels better? Let's check our haul. Oh, I hope the other side did better. Honestly. Alright, we'll check that, and then now I need to sleep. Don't fall in the hole. I'm just not taking the chance for mob spawning. Alright. That is super dangerous. This is not much better. Right. Okay. Luckily, these block breakers can break lava. Or obsidian, I mean. So if I pour a bucket of water down there, it'll just become cobblestone. And obsidian. So that's probably what I'll do in the future. But for now, this is my mining device. It has not yet yielded the resources that went into it, so... Oh, that's a pain. I'm gonna have to see to that. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think next time I'm just gonna do an episode where I wander around Minecraft and not do anything except look for maybe papyrus or something. I don't know, something relaxing that didn't take me 2 days to figure out.